video today is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for building your brand and growing your business online. But we'll get into that a little bit later. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. I'm Addie, and today we are watching Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, and I just saw him in, what was it? I saw him in Signs, and it kind of just reminded me, oh, I know he's Joker, or he plays the Joker in this one, so I need to watch this movie finally. I do remember when this movie came out in, 2019? I remember that this movie was a huge deal. I heard amazing things about it, but I also heard that it was very intense, and I knew that that just wasn't going to be for me. But now look at me. I'm so great at watching intense movies now. I'm the queen of intense movies. I handle them so well now. So let's get into it. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe, and check out my Patreon if you'd like to vote for what I watch next. And before we get into Joker, I'm not joking when I say that building a website is easy with Squarespace. You can get started with one of their professional website templates or with their new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. Choose from professional styling options to build your online presence from the ground up. I'm not joking that Squarespace makes checkout seamless for your customers with simple but powerful payment tools. Squarespace accepts credit cards, PayPal, and Apple Pay, and in eligible countries, you can also offer customers the option to buy now and pay later. I'm not joking that with Squarespace, okay, have I run this joke into the ground? I've run it into the ground. With Squarespace, you can also easily sell custom merch. Design your products, and production, inventory, and shipping are handled for you, saving you so much time, money, and effort. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/AddieCounts to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video, and now, I'm not joking, it's time to watch the movie. Rated R for smoking. Is that it?
You can't go down no one avenue without seeing nothing but garbage and rats. It's a very bad smell here. It's horrific.
It is interesting. I never really paid attention to the radio or what's on a TV in movies, but I'm starting to pay attention to it, and it's always significant.
You're gonna be a clown, at least you can be a good one. You know that, right?
Oh. So he's a professional clown, I guess, and probably deals with a lot every day. Oh, he can't really run in those shoes. Did you really need this sign? Did you need this sign this badly? Oh! I should have expected that coming. Ah, this life is rough. And it's so sad. He was just spinning his sign, smiling, doing his job. Department of Health, social worker. Okay.
Is it just me, or is it getting crazier out there?
It is certainly tense. Have you been keeping up with your journal?
Hope my death makes more sense than my life. Oh, okay, yeah, that's dark.
I think I felt better when I was locked up in the hospital.
Oh.
And have you thought more about why you were locked up?
Wait, what happened? What did you do? I hope we find out.
I was wondering if you could ask the doctor to increase my medication.
Arthur, you're on 7 different medications.
Ooh.
I just don't want to feel so bad anymore.
I mean, it does seem like he does enjoy making people laugh.
Can you please stop bothering my kid?
What?
I wasn't bothering.
Just stop.
Okay. I mean, I guess... Oh, okay. I guess tensions are high in the city. You don't really want to talk to strangers. Oh. I guess this isn't necessarily something he can control. Forgive my laughter, I have a condition. Okay. Causing sudden, frequent, and uncontrollable laughter that doesn't match how you feel. Okay, it can happen in people with a brain injury. Okay, I see. I mean, I'm glad he carries that card with him.
Did you check the mail before you came up?
Yeah, Mom.
Okay, so he lives with his mom.
Authorities are saying the city is under siege by scores of rats.
Super rats. Okay, sounds fun.
Must not be getting my letters.
It's Thomas Wayne, Mom.
I worked for that family for years. The least you could do is write back.
Wayne family.
Come sit, it's starting.
Hey, Marie.
I didn't know he was in this movie.
Thank you.
Oh.
We got a great looking audience tonight.
Is he actually in the audience, or is this just in his head?
I love you, Murray. I love you too. You want to stand up, please? Stand up for me.
So this is happening? I can't tell if this is happening or if this is just in his head.
My name's Arthur. I live right here in the city with my mother. She says I was put here to spread joy and laughter.
Come on, for that you gotta come back.
This movie is doing a really good job of telling his backstory with just little things here and there. You're putting together like a picture of him.
The show, the audience, all that stuff. I'd give it all up in a heartbeat to have a kid like you.
Okay, it was all in his head. Oh, yeah, I felt like that interaction on the talk show was just going a little too well. He just wants to hear that from, what was his name, Murray?
I heard about the beatdown you took.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
What is it? You gotta protect yourself out there.
Ooh.
Otherwise, you're gonna get...
Ooh, I feel like you shouldn't have given him a gun.
You know you're my boy.
I mean, I'm glad you
Boy wants to see you in his
are
office.
being friendly with him. I'm glad you're probably one of his few friends, but maybe you shouldn't have given him the gun.
I like you, Arthur. You know, a lot of the guys, they think you're a freak, but I like you. But I got another complaint. The guy said you disappeared. Never even returned his sign.
Oh, because of the sign? That wasn't his fault.
Why would I keep his sign?
If you don't return the sign, I gotta take it out of your paycheck.
That sign broke whenever they hit him with it, right?
Okay? I can't
Oh, it's
have
just
that.
building and building.
This building is so awful, isn't it?
Yeah, the elevator is a little scary.
It's so awful, Mom.
Oh, we live on the same floor.
Hey,
Okay. I was going to say, does he kill himself that way later on? But there is a sequel, so I don't think he dies in this one.
But you worked for him, what, 30 years ago? Why would he help us?
Because Thomas Wayne is a good man. I can't explain it to you any better than that.
So he's going to build a hatred for the Wayne family. I guess that makes sense.
Everybody's telling me that my stand-up's ready for the big clubs.
Don't you have to be funny to be a comedian?
Oh, Mom. Oof. Are we going to see him go on stage and bomb? That's going to be really uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't love that you have a gun.
hey, what's your name? Arthur. You're a really good dancer. No, it's not him.
Oh. Oops, just an accident. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's all it was. Just a war movie. Oh, yeah, maybe we shouldn't dance with guns anymore. Oh. Did you follow her to school? Oh, you're still following her. You shouldn't have followed her here though.
Oh, hey.
Hey, were you following me today?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I thought that was you. I was hoping you'd come in and rob the place.
It's bold to just knock on his door and ask.
I'll come by tomorrow.
You're so funny, Arthur.
Do stand-up comedy? Maybe come see a show sometime.
I could do that.
Now I'm questioning like every scene. Like a lot of these scenes could just be in his head. I mean, it's really weird to knock on someone's door and be like, hey, were you following me? And then like laugh at his jokes. If someone was stalking me, I would not have that interaction. He is a good clown. I'll say that. He had the gun on him. He had the gun on him. He had the gun on him.
Wait,
Oh, you're gonna lose your job.
I love this job.
Oh, it's the final straw.
Brought a gun into a kid's hospital.
Yeah.
It's a prop.
A prop?
You're fired.
Yeah. Even if this wasn't the final straw, I mean, you would be fired over that. Oh! That's creepy.
Hey, you want some french fries? Talking to you, hey.
No.
He's being nice to you.
No, she doesn't owe you anything. And now you're just throwing the fries at her? Ooh, these lights going out. Oh, it feels so creepy.
What's so funny?
Nothing. I have a condition.
I'll tell you what you have, you asshole. Steady.
Oh, gosh.
Stay down, freak.
Guys. Why does everyone want to beat each other up in this city. I mean, I guess it's just the nature of Gotham. How high the crime is. Oh my gosh! Yeah, they shouldn't have given him the gun. I mean, those guys are the worst, but that just escalated very quickly. Oh, you're gonna shoot him again. I assume he's dead now. He's not really moving. Okay, you guys messed with the wrong clown. Yeah, I feel like this is in his head, since they already set that up with the talk show.
Did you really bring a gun to the children's hospital, Artie?
Yeah, he did.
Is that part of your new act, Arthur? If your dancing doesn't do the trick, you're just gonna shoot yourself?
Why don't you ask Randall about it? It was his gun.
Oh, Randall does not want to be involved in this.
I forgot to punch out.
Yeah, that's coming off the wall.
As our city tries to make sense of the brutal triple murder on the subway last week.
Happy, look, Thomas Wayne's on TV. They're asking him about those horrible subway murders.
Oh, Arthur doesn't know anything about that.
It's almost as if our less fortunate residents are taking the side of the killer.
Gotham has lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I mean, he was pushed to do it. I mean, that doesn't make it right, but they were being the worst.
Arthur, I have some bad news for you.
What's the news?
Listen, dear. I said, for my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. People are starting to notice.
Okay, the way he's talking, I feel like
They've cut our funding.
he's going to make bigger and bigger, do bigger and bigger things. That's where this is going.
This is the last time we'll be meeting.
Ah.
Okay.
No, he definitely needs help.
They don't give a shit about people like you, Arthur.
Am I supposed to get my medication now?
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. So he's going to go off his meds. Okay. And he's already going down this path of wanting to make a mark on the world.
Those guys be looking sex like.
Oh, we're going to watch him go on stage. Oh.
Please help me welcome Arthur Fletcher, y'all. Arthur Fletcher.
Ooh, go Arthur.
Hello, it's good to be here.
Oh gosh, this is a bad time for this. Because you really do want to be a stand-up. You want this to go well.
I hated school as a kid. My mother would say, you should enjoy it. One day you'll have to work for a living. No, I won't, Ma. I'm gonna be a comedian.
Killer clown on the loose.
I think the guy that did it is a hero. 3 less bricks in Gotham City.
Yeah, I do think that this relationship between the two of them is in his head. Especially the way it switched when he was doing his stand-up. It seemed like he thinks it was going well. Oh, what does the letter say? You're the only hope for me and your son. Arthur is a good boy, maybe a little sad. Is his dad Thomas Wayne? Is that why she's so insistent that he helps, that Thomas Wayne helps? So he is Batman's brother.
We were in love. He said it was best that we not be together because of appearances. I signed some papers.
Ooh. Whoa, he looked like Tommy Lee Jones for a second. That's your dad. And I guess that's little, why am I blanking? Bruce Wayne? Right? Why am I blanking on that? No, this is creepy. Is this where they live? Yeah, this is where they live. Are you trying to get him to open the gate? Open sesame! Abracadabra!
I'm Bruce.
Okay, yeah, his name was Bruce. Okay.
Bruce.
I was not wrong. You're literally talking to Bruce, your brother, Batman. Ooh.
That's better.
What are you doing? Who are you?
I'm here to see Mr. Wayne. My mother's name is Penny. Penny Fleck.
You're her son.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you know about this? Do you know about this?
She told me everything.
Oh, maybe you'll actually be able to meet him. Oh, no. No.
Your mother was delusional. Just go before you make a fool of yourself.
Oh. Oh, now I don't know what to believe.
You left me.
Oh, and Bruce is just watching all of this. Oh, yeah, I don't know what to believe because, I don't know, I could see it going either way. But I guess it would be really easy for Thomas Wayne as the rich person, the person with authority, to just say, oh, she's delusional. That's not my child.
What happened? You can probably help us outside. We don't know what happened yet. Hop in the back of the ambulance.
So if she dies, that's really going to set him off.
Sorry to bother you. I'm Detective Garrity. This is my partner, Detective Burke.
Mm-hmm.
We had a few questions for you, but you weren't home. They're about the subway killings that happened last week. You've heard about them, right?
Oh, he knows all about them.
So we spoke with your boss. He said you were fired for bringing a gun into the children's hospital.
Yeah, he did that.
Is that true, Mr.
It was a
Fletcher?
prop. It's part of my act.
Doesn't look good for you.
It's exit only.
Oh.
In a world where everyone thinks they could do my job, we got this videotape from Pogo's Comedy Club right here in Gotham.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna be a comedian.
You should have listened to your mother. Let's see one more. I love
Oh,
this
another
guy.
clip from the performance.
No one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
All
right.
Oh, in his dream, I don't know, he really looked up to this guy. He always loved this show. Oh, no.
Protesters, many dressed as clowns, took to the streets today.
Whoa. Oh, you truly started a movement. And he's talked about how no one sees him, no one has seen him, but people are starting to. Yeah. Ooh, it was that easy to get in. Ooh, maybe this is not the place to first approach him, though. Yeah, this is an uncomfortable place to meet.
Can I help you, pal? Do you want an autograph or something?
My name is Arthur. Penny Fleck is my mother.
You're the guy that came to my house yesterday.
Yeah.
Look, pal, I'm not your father.
I think you are.
Your mother adopted you while she was working for us.
That's not true.
She was arrested and committed to Arkham State Hospital when you were just a little boy.
Is this true? Or is he just covering it up because he's a politician? This would look bad for him.
You think this is funny?
He has a condition. Ooh.
Touch my son again and kill you.
I'm so curious if we're going to find out either way, if he is Thomas Wayne's son, if he isn't. I'm so curious where this is going to go.
I work on the Murray Franklin show. I don't know if you're aware, but Murray played a clip of your stand-up on the show recently.
Oh, he's aware.
Murray asked if I would reach out to you to see if you would come on as his guest.
I don't know. I feel like this is kind of cruel. They're having him on to make fun of him.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Are you available next Thursday?
Wow. After all of this, you're actually going to end up on his show.
How does someone wind up in here?
Some are just crazy. I've just got nowhere else to go.
Sometimes I don't know what to do. Last time I ended up taking it out on some people, I thought it was gonna bother me, but it really hasn't.
What's that?
What did you say?
I've done some bad shit.
I'm just an administrative assistant.
I just work here.
You know, all I do is file paperwork, but you should see somebody.
Mm-hmm.
They got programs, city services, stuff like that.
They cut all those.
Yeah, they did. So even if he tried to seek help, like, it's not there.
Penny Fleck, let's see. Delusional psychosis and narcissistic personality disorder. Was found guilty of endangering the welfare of her own child.
Oh, I feel like all of the pieces are starting to come together.
You said she's your mother?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I can't release these
All
records.
the pieces are starting to come together because on his card it said it could be from a brain injury. I feel like maybe the mom did something to him as a child.
No, man.
Oh, he took it. I mean, I do hope he gets answers. Abuse or neglect. Extremely bizarre behavior. Physical abuse.
We went over this, Penny. You adopted him. We have all the paperwork right here.
That's not true.
Child was abandoned.
Thomas had that all made up, so it stayed our secret.
I feel like that could be true, though, that Thomas did have it covered up.
One of your boyfriends repeatedly abused your adopted son.
I don't know what to believe.
Your son was found tied to a radiator in your filthy apartment with multiple bruises across his body and severe trauma to his head.
Oh, so it was a brain injury. This is heartbreaking. This is her place. This isn't Arthur's place. I wish the door was just locked and that he couldn't get in here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What are you doing in here? You're in the wrong apartment.
Yeah.
Your name's Arthur, right? You lived down the hall. I really need you to leave.
Yeah, so all of their interactions were in his head. Besides maybe like the very first one.
My little girl.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Can I call someone? Is your mother home?
I'll bring up his mom. This is terrifying. Yeah, it was in his head. Yeah, she wasn't there. I'm glad that he didn't hurt her or her daughter. Gosh. I mean, his story was heartbreaking, so heartbreaking before. But then now knowing more of his backstory, hearing how he was treated as a child, that all of this is because of a brain injury. I never expected to feel bad for the Joker.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy.
Oh, he's going to kill his mom.
It's a comedy.
I would think it's pretty tragic. Oh my gosh, you're killing your mom. I mean, it makes sense. Wow. Wow.
Hey, Mary. You know, I'm also a comedian. Would you like to hear a joke? Knock, knock.
Is that your plan? Is that what you're planning to do on the show?
That's life.
You're getting hair dye everywhere. I guess you don't really care, though. Love your smile. But that's a TW, like Thomas Wayne? So there still could be some truth to this. That Thomas Wayne was just covering all of this up. Like, I'm still curious if maybe Thomas Wayne did something to her that kind of set her off. I don't know if we'll ever get the answer, though.
Hey, Arthur. How's it going?
Come on in.
Come on in, friends.
My mom died. Celebrating.
Uh,
I feel good. I stopped taking my medication. I feel a lot better now.
The cops have been coming around the shop. They're talking to all the guys about those subway murders. I just want to know what you said. Make sure our stories line up, seeing as how...
Arthur.
Thank you so much.
Arthur.
I just want
Arthur. Oh my gosh! Oh, this is so much bloodier than I should have expected. That I should have expected this.
Why would you do that?
Now I guess you have to kill the other guy too. Okay, this movie lied to me. It said rated R for smoking and nothing else. I think you're
Did you
next.
watch the Murray Franklin show?
You're just going to have a conversation, a
I'm
normal
beyond tonight.
conversation.
It's okay, Gary. You can go.
Are you actually going to let him go?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Are you sure? I don't trust you. Oh, this is so stressful. Oh my gosh.
Arthur, can you get a lock?
Sorry, Gary.
Are you going to hurt him?
You were the only one that was ever nice to me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're actually letting him go. Oh my gosh, I thought you were going to kill him too. That is so much blood. Oh, here we go. Full makeup. Yeah, this is the classic look that I've seen. I mean, you do look very cool. I'll give you that. Hey. Hey. I feel like I would be having a lot more fun watching this scene if you hadn't just killed someone. Are those maybe the detectives at the top? Yeah, they are the detectives. Yeah, he's gonna run. They have to run down all those stairs now. Oh, everyone's a clown. I mean, that's lucky for you, Arthur. That's convenient. Oh, now they're just gonna fight each other. All right, that's also good for you, Arthur. Yeah, there's a train. Oh, gosh. Oh, they're all going to go after you now. Yeah. The detectives never really stood a chance. Yeah, and tensions were already so high in the city. Like, of course this was going to happen. Wow, all the cops are just like running away from him. Ah, he's the one you want.
Murray.
Hey, it's Mr. Franklin, buddy.
Come on, Gene.
I feel like I know you. I've been watching you forever.
Yeah, he looks up to you like a dad.
Didn't you hear what happened on the subway? Some clown got killed.
He's aware of that. He's aware of that, yeah.
No, I hadn't heard.
He doesn't know anything about it.
Can you introduce me as Joker?
What's wrong with you, real man?
Oh.
That's what you called me on the show.
Joker it is. It's good.
Thanks, Murray.
Well, that's where the name comes from. Okay. Oh, he does have the gun. So is your plan to shoot yourself on TV? Yeah, you're just bringing him on to make fun of him. Oh, I'm so nervous for what's about to happen. Oh, hello. All right.
Quite an entrance.
Mm-hmm. You could say that again.
This is exactly how I imagined it.
Well, that makes one of us. This look is not a political statement, is that right?
I'm just trying to make people laugh.
And how's that going for you? You've been working on any new material? You want to tell us a joke?
Okay, yeah, let's start there. What do you have for us, Joker? Oh gosh, my heart is starting to race because I don't know what's about to happen.
It's been a rough few weeks, Murray. Ever since I killed those 3 Wall Street guys.
Oh, you're saying this on television?
Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
There's no punchline. It's not a joke.
Yeah, he did it.
You think that killing those guys is funny?
I do. Comedy is subjective, Murray. Isn't that what they say?
Yes, but I don't know. I don't know if you killing those guys is funny.
I killed those guys because they were awful. Everybody
that
is
is true.
awful these days. If it was me dying on the sidewalk, you'd walk right over me. What, because Thomas Wayne went and cried about them on TV?
This is true. I mean, no one in the city cares about him.
You sound like you're making excuses for killing those young men. Not everyone is awful.
You're awful, Murray. Playing my video.
You were making fun of him.
There are riots out there. 2 policemen are in critical condition. You're laughing. Someone was killed today because of what you did.
I know.
Oh, this music building.
Police.
Get what you deserve!
Oh my gosh, just the blood on his face. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought his plan was to shoot himself on stage. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't do this again. No, we don't need to keep doing this.
And always remember,
And this was on TV. Oh gosh. And they kept saying that it's a family-friendly show. Yeah, I mean, he's talked about how he wants to like make his mark. He wants people to notice him. I mean, they're noticing you now. I mean, I will say like tensions were so high to begin with, but I mean, you kind of set this off.
Stop laughing, you freak. This isn't fun.
Yeah, the whole city's on fire because of what you did.
Isn't it beautiful?
Is he going to get out of the cop car? Whoa. Oh, they're breaking you out. I mean, I guess like you're a hero to these guys. These people. Oh, the Wayne family. I know the movie's almost over, but do we find out if Thomas Wayne is the dad?
You get what you deserve.
Are you going to... Oh. And the wife too? Yeah, in front of Bruce. Yeah. Oh. You have made your mark on this world. Oh, you're going to use the blood. Ah! Yummy. Oh, that's terrifying. You are their hero, their symbol. Wow. Does it end on that?
What's so funny?
Think of a joke.
What joke?
Do you want to tell it to me?
I don't know if I want to know this joke.
You wouldn't get it.
Are those bloody footprints? Did you kill her? How would you have killed her? Yeah, you would have just been able to walk out of that room by yourself. you kill her? The end. Yeah, I mean, this movie was intense. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, it's still definitely like up to interpretation, unless once I'm like editing and going back through it, maybe it'll be a little more clear. But it still seems like it's kind of up to interpretation whether or not Arthur is Thomas Wayne's son. I mean, I don't know. It's like everything about it is so unclear. I mean, we did see the adoption papers. We saw all of the articles and we saw like a flashback of whenever Penny was in the asylum. But I don't know. Like, it's still so unclear. Like, again, we saw the adoption papers, but Thomas Wayne, like, he has the wealth, he has the resources. He could have covered it up. Oh, I don't know. And especially like that photo that it was a photo of Petty, and then on the back it said, what did it say? Like, love your smile. And then it said TW, you would assume Thomas Wayne. And so, but of course, like, because that was a scene with Arthur, it's not necessarily reliable because he could have been imagining it. It could have been in his head. So, whoa. I mean, I guess it's smart that they left it up to interpretation. Let me know like what your thoughts are. But wow, I do kind of like the idea that Thomas Wayne is his dad. I mean, because it kind of just goes with like the theme of the movie. I mean, Arthur, you could say that he was always going down this path, but I mean, it didn't help that the city cut his resources. He didn't have someone to talk to. He didn't have a place to go to get his meds. Like, that's ultimately what led to all of this happening. So I feel like it would just add to that theme if Thomas Wayne is the dad, if maybe I guess Penny could have always been, I mean, they called her delusional, but he also could have done something to Penny to like lead her down that path. I don't know. It's so up to interpretation, but I like exploring that thought. Wow. I mean, this movie, it was very intense, but it was so well done. It was shot beautifully. Like, it truly feels like a film. It doesn't feel like your typical comic book movie. I mean, it's beautiful. His performance, Joaquin Phoenix's performance in this is just, I mean, he's amazing in this. It's just haunting and so unsettling. And you feel bad for him, like, and especially like the cards that he's dealt in his life. Like, I mean, I talked about how he doesn't have the resources to get help, but also just like going back and seeing what Penny did to her son and just like seeing what his childhood was like to lead him down this path. It's just heartbreaking. And like my heart was breaking for him. Doesn't mean that I support what he was doing at the end, but I mean, this movie does such a great job of like, you feel bad for him, but also you're just watching it all unfold and watching, I guess, his descent into madness. Wow, I'm really impressed by this movie. I'd heard amazing things about this one. So I've been excited to watch this for a while. I definitely wasn't ready for it in 2019. There were so many shocking moments. I mean, obviously the end with him being live on television, all of that. And then also the scene where did he have a knife or scissors when he killed his friend? So many intense moments in this. And yeah, I just feel so conflicted almost. I feel like so sad and heartbroken, but also horrified at the same time. So wow, this movie is so good. Everyone should watch this movie. I'm just really impressed by this movie from start to finish. But man, it was intense. Well, this was Joker. I'm so glad I finally watched it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.